In the heat of the summer, you're listening to dumb shit. Okay, yeah, no, that sucks. Welcome back, or welcome, guys.
Hello.
To this week's episode of
Dumb Shit
with your host,
Gabrielle
and Melissa. So, this is an exciting episode because summer's fun.
It is. This week we are going to be talking about summer. You know, like, do you like summer? Do you not like summer? What's going on this summer?
Don't you get seasonal depression in summer?
Like me specifically?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
We're gonna shoot for a better summer. Woo!
Yeah, we'll get into that. But you know, summer 21. This isn't post-pandemic summer, but it's like maybe post-quarantine summer. So like that's so this should be interesting though. So Melissa, how do you feel about summers? Like, what's your vibe?
Like, honestly, I am a fall spring kind of bitch. Like, I like the in-between weathers a lot more than the aggressiveness of a winter and summer. But but I just feel like in the summer, I just feel like you can really be free. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like life doesn't feel the same in the summer. I feel like you feel like there's a constant break or something. And I'm really excited about this summer because last summer I spent it fucking inside like the rest of us did. And, I'm excited to be out and about, thottin and boppin.
No, yeah. I think that everyone has been, like, really talking up this summer, so I want to see how it is. I also think I'm going to have a really good summer, but, last summer we were inside. I'm not a summer bitch. Let's start there.
I'm not a summer bitch.
Don't like the super heat. Like, I don't find fun in being hot. It's not for me. Low-key, I am, like, a fall-winter kind of gal, but Georgia's winter low-key lasts for, like, a couple weeks. So that's why I say winter, because in Georgia, like, what is winter?
But that winter be...
Yeah, I mean, those couple weeks are cold.
They try to take us out.
Yeah. Those weeks are cold. But yeah, I've never really been a summer bitch. But I think the reason why we, like, have this thing about summer and the freedom is because of school. Summer's always been, like, freedom because of school.
Oh my gosh, I never even thought about it. It's literally probably like gather your mind. Because
crazy,
I never even thought about that. It's definitely like probably a psychological connection that we've made over the years.
No, yeah, like psychologically.
This bitch is a genius. But
no, yeah.
Never mind.
Literally.
But that makes so much sense.
Yeah, like, when school, it was, like, summer. Like, I mean, High School Musical, bitch. High School Musical 2.
Summer. Okay.
Summer.
What do you consider that ranking it in the High School Musicals?
Okay.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Am I nervous for this? I haven't
seen them in a minute.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say, fuck. I don't know. You tell me. I haven't seen them in a minute.
If I had to rank them, that's really hard. Okay, I'm gonna do it song-wise.
Yeah, see, that's... Yeah.
I'm gonna do... second, first, third.
Song-wise, yeah. But third has, like, 2 iconic songs that I get to get off the top of my head, and, like, that's it.
Like, I like the third's music, but, like, it's just the third movie. I feel like third, like, they're never as good as the first,
Never.
So I feel like that I just can't give it that 1 or 2 slot.
Because it wasn't getting what it needed to give.
It gave, but it didn't give. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly. But I realized that we jumped so hard into summer, as everyone is trying to. We didn't even give updates on our week.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Like, last time people talked to you, you just got into your accident. Like, let's give some life updates. How you doing?
So, I started working again this week. So Monday, we're recording this on Monday. So I started, I know, late. I'm sorry, guys. I started working again. That was interesting. Everybody kept making me feel better because I was nervous about going back to work because, like, I don't want people to feel bad for me. I know, like, I did get in a major car accident, but it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't want people to look at me like I'm fragile, and no one did that to me. Like, the occasional moments where I would, like, be limping or, like, I cough and, like, I sound crazy. They're like, oh, like, because everybody's a lot older than me. They're like, oh, baby, and stuff. But, I was okay, and I saw my car today. It made me sad. But, new car.
No, yeah. What's going? Are you gonna get one?
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Say less.
Yeah.
How
about you?
Yeah. Besides your accident, how have you been?
Oh, I've been good. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like my birthday's tomorrow. When this episode drops,
Yeah!
it's our birthday.
Woo!
22.
So exciting.
Feeling 20.
22.
It's not weird. I can finally, like, I've always thought about this age because that song, and I'm just gonna be it now. But,
No, yeah, you can't turn it off.
I can't turn it off, like, weird. But, like, honestly, like, I feel like, I know it sounds crazy, but the whole car accident thing, I feel like it was just the end of my 21st, and I feel like it's only setting me up for a 22nd that's gonna be lit.
Oh, absolutely.
So
it's
I'm
so
looking
weird because I
forward
feel
to
like
life.
you've been 21 forever.
I've been 21 for, like, 100 years now.
It feels like it.
Like, I'm kind of over it. But, like, honestly, I feel really positive about where my life is headed, and that's how I've been feeling. How are you feeling,
I
Gabby?
love that. I've been, like, scarily really good. And as much as I like being really good, I am always waiting to not be good. But recently I've been, like, stressed with school, but I've been just fine. Like, I've been having so much fun. I've been drunk for 3 days.
Are you done with finals?
I've been, like... I have, like, one more big assignment left, and it's due, like, next week, but I'm going to try to work on it this week. And then I'm done. So whenever I turn that in, I'm done.
Okay, basically done, period.
No, yeah. But yeah, I've been good, really. I've been having a lot of fun, hanging out with myself, like, figuring out how to have fun with myself, shit like that. So yeah, I've been great.
I feel like hanging out with yourself, when you start getting really comfortable alone, like, nothing else matters. I don't know how to explain
Literally,
it.
I'm someone, and I know this about myself, I get really bad, like, issues when I'm alone. That just has to do with, like, my mental health, and, like, I feel like I can't be alone in my own head. But I realize that I can have fun with myself. Like, I would do little things with myself, but, like, not fun things. Like, I took myself to a movie. Like, that was fun.
What movie did you watch?
Okay, listen.
Wait, did we talk about this on an episode? I feel like we did, right? You said you wanted to take yourself to a movie.
Yeah, I've been saying that for a minute because I've never done it.
Okay, so what movie did you watch?
There were only 2 movies playing, so I saw Mortal Kombat.
Was it good?
Okay, it was actually good. I was drunk, but it was good. I went to Studio Movie Grill.
Period.
And I drank and I ate, and I was in the movie theater with a bunch of nerds with fedoras.
But isn't that
like,
lit, though? Like, having a meal alone with yourself.
Yeah.
And, like, nobody is with you. You just chilling watching a movie, like.
Yeah, like, and so now I think I'm going to do that much more.
Yes.
Like, I think I'm going to start doing that.
I did that, like, a while ago, but then, like, everything got crazy. But I like going to the movies alone. Like, dummies, if you're listening to this, okay, Gabby, do you know where to look? Because I'm looking at you and I look at myself, but I'm like, I feel like the dummies are like, where the fuck are we supposed to look?
We're like, I'm looking at you, and then, like, when I'm talking, no, I'm still looking at you. I look at both of us.
I try to look at
check
you.
myself.
You know, I'm gonna look at the camera when I'm talking to dummies. So this is probably scary. I'm sorry, because I'm probably cross-eyed. But dummies. I would need y'all to, if you never have, I want you to challenge yourself to go to the movies alone or go to dinner alone. I promise you, it's lit. It feels so good. And
I still haven't done the dinner one, but that's where I'm heading towards. I really want to be able to do that.
I always do it, but I always listen to a nice podcast. Shout out Dumb Shit Pod.
Wait, that's so smart.
But I do.
Yeah,
I'll
like go to the park by myself and like read and all that. But I'm like, bitch, do fun stuff with yourself. So yeah, it was nice.
That's nice.
But I think it's just like a good start to like the summer. I think I'm just like really having fun. Honestly, it feels great.
Glowing right now.
I mean, like, thanks.
The sun is
in my face.
Like,
but thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it going. I'm feeling really good. So yeah.
Oh wow, it seems like we're both, in a really good start.
I love that. Wait, I'm gonna cry. Okay, in the heat of the summer. Back to it.
Honestly, are you about to be thottin and bopping this summer? What's the real deal?
Oh, I've thought and bop. Bop to the top, thought to the bop.
To the top. Oh, the High School Musical reference. We have a problem. This is the second time we're talking about High School Musical.
Thought to the bop, bop to the...
That's
going to be the title of the...
episode? Thottin and bopping. Yeah, I did want to name it. So, bop to the top. Because honestly... You're 23, you single. Okay. Why not have a good time?
No, yeah, you're about to be 22, single. Okay, are you about to be thottin and bopping and topping and bopping?
I'm just trying to have a good time, and I don't have anybody to that. What is the word when people say like question me or like answer to?
Yes.
And I've never had anybody to answer to because, I'm chronically single, but I'm happy about it. Like, I said that, like, I am, but it's not in a bad way. Like, well, chronic sounds like a disease. So, I'm happily single. I've been happily single.
I had a thought.
Say it.
I had a thought.
Go ahead.
I was watching TikTok, and there was a girl, and she was a tourist, and she was in a relationship, and it was super cute. And I thought about I don't know many tourists, but any tourists that I've been seeing lately on, like, TikTok or that I know in general are all, like, extremely coupled up. And then there's you, but, like, it's kind of hot, though.
I'm a
like,
Gemini
I'm
Venus.
like, wait. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense. Because I'm like, every tourist I know or, like, I see on, like, social media is, like, booed up, like, for lifers.
Because tourists are, like, innately, they want to be booed up.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I just don't think I live my life like that.
You don't live your life like, biddy-da-doo.
Boot up. No, but for real, like, I just want to have a good time, I'm open, though. I'm open to meeting people, so, if you come across this YouTube page and you fine, and you above 6'2", because I gotta stop with these short niggas, swipe up. My Instagram is
Swipe up.
And
also,
black, you have to be black.
Yes, and also, like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I am on Hinge, whatever. I don't know what I'm looking for,
Hinge
but I
is the
will
new
say...
spot, for real, like, I hear that.
Okay, like, it low-key is, but it's very corny, but I will say, dummies, I don't know if y'all do this, tell me if you do this. Anytime a man puts his height, I take off 2 inches instantly in my head.
Because they lie, I love to lie.
But unless... they put that they're 5'8", then they're 5'8". Like, you're not gonna lie about being 5'8". Like, if it's 5'8" and under, then they're telling the truth. If it's like 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot,
they're
take
lying.
off 2 inches.
I feel like when they're if it's above 6'2", they're being honest. Like 6'2" and up, they're being honest, because why would you lie about being that tall? And then 5'8" and below, they're being honest. But that weird in between height, niggas love to say that they're 6 feet and they be 5'8". I don't know.
Niggas love to say they're 5'10" and they're 5'8". So
5'6".
5'7", like, it's giving very much here, so.
It's giving very much, I'm taller than you in your life.
No, yeah. So, yeah, make sure y'all hit her up.
Wait, how tall are you, Gabby? I feel like the dummies don't even know how tall we are.
We're tall bitches. I'm 5'9".
I'm 5'8". We're tall bitches.
No, we're tall bitches, but, like, tall bitches get money, period.
Tall bitches get money, and we could reach things, we don't need stools.
No, yeah, never did that. I spit on stools.
Like, my roommate literally asked me to get stuff because she's short from the top, so...
But she's, like, so adorable, though.
No, it's cute. I love short people. That's, that's not what I'm trying to say.
No, yeah. I love that.
Anyways, Gabrielle.
The summer. Do you have, like, a favorite summer that you can think of off the top of your head?
I'm not gonna lie, like, the summer before I went into college, like, 2017, was lit. Like, I remember I'm not friends with any of these people anymore, but, like, I had a whole, like, big friend group, like, of just, it was just dudes, and, like, me, like, I was one of those bitches. But I will say, I was never one of those people that are like, I'm only friends with guys because there's no drama. If anything, guys bring more drama. 100%, after having a friend group of guys, men are the worst to be friends with. I'm not about to, they don't offer anything, but they cause issues and then never want to, anyways, that sounds like I'm projecting.
Stink.
And they smell. And they always trying to fall in love. Like, we're just friends.
That part, yeah. They don't know how to, like, have platonic relationships.
But if we take all that away, it was such a fun summer because I feel like every day I had something to do. And I was working, so I was making money. And we got paid weekly at my old job. I hate my old job, but, like, we got paid weekly, so that was cute.
I love a weekly pay.
Like, that was, I missed that. And literally, like, it was just, like, I was always out doing something with friends, and I just was having fun all summer. So, like, it was a really good summer. But I think this summer,
I have such a good feeling about it. I really do.
Yeah, I really do.
I can't name a favorite summer. Like I said, summer's always really bad for me. I guess last summer I did, because there was no, I think maybe last summer only because there was no expectations on me to, like, do things or whatever. Like, it was okay to, like, be home and, like, focus on yourself.
Yeah.
And so I kind of, like, needed that, I guess. But yeah, everyone talks about Summer 16, but that wasn't good for me. So
I don't remember Summer 16. I don't even remember it.
I don't remember. I just, like, it's in, like, songs. People, and I always see, like, the tweets of, like, Summer 2016 was a movie. I'm like, that shit sucked. I graduated, but, like,
I will say last summer was, I'm not gonna lie, I know, like, things were falling apart, but it was actually really good. It was a really good summer. It was.
Yeah, like, I think, we started dumb shit last summer.
When is our anniversary? This shit is coming up.
June or May.
What are we gonna do for our year episode? Dummies, if you're listening, please leave us some ideas. What do you guys want us to do for the year anniversary of dumb shit?
Please tell us, because I want to go all out. Like, what do y'all want? What do you want to hear? Who do you want to hear?
Twerking on the live? Oh my god, I did that last quarter. Remember when I was twerking on the live for money?
Literally, last summer was a fever dream.
It was a movie.
Most of it was quite literally twerking on Instagram Live,
and people were paying
cash
me.
Apps, and that shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know what I was drunk, y'all. Obviously.
Yeah, like it was like last summer. It was like totally okay to like be drunk, lay in bed, like figure yourself out, and I kind of dig that.
It was a good time. Yo, I forgot. Last summer was a good summer. That was a good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer. But yeah, but with summers comes a lot of things. Like, so apparently, so this one astrology bitch was talking, and apparently this is gonna be like a summer that like changes everyone's life and shit. Which is kind of scary.
It's because what happened? I knew this year was gonna be different because Saturn had transitioned into Aquarius, automatically meaning that shit's about to be weird. For people that don't know astrology, we're talking like we don't know what we're saying. But yeah, this makes sense. I feel like everybody we about to elevate.
No, yeah.
Elevate our mindset.
Elevate your mind.
Elevate your mind. Okay, so literally, since astrology also saying that tomorrow, April 27th. Well, literally, actually tonight. Tonight, but into April 27th. But damn, when this comes out, y'all, it's gonna be too late. But it sucks. We never get to tell y'all things to do. Like, maybe I should have said this last week. Sorry, guys. But there's gonna be a super pink moon, and they're like, it's gonna be the moon's in Scorpio. So like, you better manifest like fuck. So what you manifest, man?
Yeah, I've been seeing about that a lot on my TikTok, like a lot. And so I already have some manifestations from our last full moon.
Yeah. The
Aries full moon. And so I think I'm going to do those again. I've been manifesting, dummies, I am moving this summer. So, that'll be stressful and great. So I'm moving, and so I'm manifesting, like, that stuff. Manifesting, like, love for myself, which is, been pretty good lately. Manifesting, like, health, like, just feeling, like, I feel like sometimes I struggle with feeling love from others, but it's because everyone shows love differently. So I just, like, was like, I feel loved by my friends, my family, like, and so stuff like that. So yeah, I've just been money, abundance,
money.
But yeah, and I've also seen about this summer that, like, or not the summer, that about this moon, that because of Scorpio, it's like supposed to, like, be super secretive or like some weird like shit. I saw something about. I always
know what they always say is, one, look what house Scorpio rules in your chart, and then look up what that house represents, because there's 12 houses in your chart, I'm pretty sure. So like every house has a different meaning. So you're gonna go look where Scorpio rules your house. You can do this by, if you're new to astrology and stuff, go ask your parents or somebody, your guardian or anybody, or you can find your own birth certificate. Find what time you were born, and then it pulls up your whole chart, and it'll tell you like what planet runs each. You can go to Astro Cafe, and it'll tell you what runs which, and you got to go to that house and then manifest in that house, like what that house represents, and manifest stuff around that stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking at mine right now, dummies. It's, like, super simple. If you go, like, I have Time Passages, which is an app.
Yeah.
Really cool. Like, there's different ones. I have Scorpio in, like, 2 places, and I think it's the 10th house. So,
yeah, sometimes,
I guess I'll go see.
Yeah, maybe it's the 10th house, and I don't know what the 10th house represents off the brim.
Me either.
So, but yeah, that's literally, like, that I always hear that's, like, a method of how you should manifest for full moons.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm becoming.
There's always so much information. I think that's why some people get confused, because I'm like, damn, I didn't know that either.
No, it's like so deep that it's kind of like really. I think like astrology is so real that it's scary, because it's like too accurate.
It's especially like when you go more into your chart, you're like, oh, this is like really accurate.
Like, this is a little too accurate, but I feel like people always want to argue against astrology and stuff, but it's kind of like, I feel like horoscopes to me is stupid. I'm like, we're gonna have a whole episode about this. Horoscopes to me is stupid, but like astrology is so deep and real, and there's so much layers to it that if you really dive in, that shit's accurate as shit. And it's to understand yourself, not to judge people, but to understand people. That's what astrology's for.
I think that too, and I think that like the reason why I don't really like horoscopes is only because it like goes off of your sun sign, which is like dummies. That's like your main sign, whatever.
Which only represents your ego. That's all.
And so that's why they're always like really weird. But I always tell people now, like, I mean, I don't really meet anyone that doesn't believe in it, but if I ever did get that pushback, I've always just been like, who cares? Life is too short. If something can literally move the ocean, how does it affect you? Literally, like, they're the sun, the moon. How does it not? And I'm like, get over yourself.
No,
like,
literally, I just feel like
way too short.
Men just like to hate things that women love.
Yes.
I mean, that's the only reality of it all. Because only men that say stuff.
Yeah, and I've seen TikToks that are like, men literally try to like put anything that a woman loves into like a archetype or a stereotype of like she's that kind of girl just to hate on it, to where like you realize that like if you're living for men, you'll never be fulfilled because you're always going to be put into like a stereotype of like, oh, she's this kind of girl, she's that kind of girl. Men are the most dense people with like 3 different personalities.
No,
like, get
like,
over yourself.
And that's why, like, I remember I saw a tweet once. I feel like we're always referring to Twitter, but yeah, I saw a tweet once too that was kind of just like, that's why you can't. The most powerful thing as a person is not centering your world around a man and not centering your world around men, because it's kind of like you just grow so much when you don't value their opinions.
I think we reference Twitter and TikTok a lot because I saw a TikTok that was talking about how like social, and I've never been like, oh my god, I hate social media person, but social media has created the like all-encompassing male gaze to where like even if we think we're posting for ourselves, sometimes we're still not, and like it's still in the back of our heads like, oh well, you know, like he's gonna see it, or like post it like a thirst trap, like stuff like that. And so I was like, oh my god, like this is so whatever. But yeah, literally men, it always comes back to men are trash, men are trash, men are trash. Like, I don't know,
this patriarchy, fuck it. But anyways, I'm gonna take a little side note, and we're gonna get into some celeb drama real quick. And I don't even know if it's celebrity, but this is probably, you don't even know, so I'm about to give you a whole background. Gabby, stay tuned, because you're about to be in a whirlwind. It's Bachelor related.
My god, okay.
Okay, you know what, Gabby? Honestly, you need to start watching Bachelor stuff, because Bachelor be juicy.
The drama is, like, I'll send Melissa, like, TikToks that I see, and I'm like, bitch, what are they doing over there?
So I don't know if you've heard about this, but do you know the name Colton Underwood?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna just do a quick background for the dummies. So Colton Underwood, he was the Bachelor maybe 2-3 years ago, and he was popular for being a virgin. He was known for being the Virgin Bachelor, whatever. He was in the NFL and stuff, so everybody would always clown him like, you're a virgin, whatever. Yeah. So after his season was really like crazy because he like literally quit the show and was like, because the girl he wanted like was trying to leave, and he's like, nope, I'm gonna go chase her, and he literally left the others.
He was that guy that jumped over
the fence. Yeah, so if you guys ever heard anything like that, was like a meme too, because the way he was jumping, I don't know. And then oh my god, I saw a TikTok. Okay, I'll get into this, but he came out a couple days ago on. Okay, no, before I say that, let's go back. So after him and the girl, her name is Cassie Randolph, that's her name, they were together for a little bit, like a year or two, and then they broke up. And then after their breakup, stuff started coming out. She had to get a restraining order against him because he was stalking her. He put trackers on her car. He would obsessively like send her really scary messages to the point where she had to get a restraining order against this man.
Was this like a known thing? Like, did people know it when it was happening?
Yes, it was very public. Wow. But obviously, ABC, Chris Harrison, nobody said anything about it. Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, The Bachelor didn't say anything about it. Whatever. This was not this whole restraining order stuff was not more than a year ago. This happened recently. Wow. Like, this happened, they broke up after COVID even started. So it was recent. Like, it was less than a year ago.
Yeah.
Now, skip to now, it's been like almost a year. And he goes on Good Morning America, and he comes out as a gay man. Mm-hmm. And, you know, that was a thing. He came out as a gay man, and then he announced that he's having a Netflix special coming out about his life. And everybody, including myself, are very upset because it's like, one, he didn't acknowledge, not one time, any of that weird restraining order stuff, any of that weird literally harassing.
Has he ever acknowledged it?
Mm-mm. Oh, wow. He did, but it was like a, you know, I was just going through a lot. Yeah. Two, like, ABC, The Bachelor, Chris Harrison, they all were like, oh my god, congrats, we're so proud of you, Colton. But nobody said anything when Cassie was literally being like literally harassed. Three, like, I guess these are my thoughts, and then I want to hear how you feel. I just feel like, yes, that's actually really amazing that he came out, and that's kind of crazy that he's been the first gay bachelor. Like, that is, especially for a show like The Bachelor, how problematic they are. Like, that's so crazy and amazing.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't think that this person should get any opportunity, like a Netflix special or any of that. And plus, he's a white man, a white Christian man who's like, let's not forget any of that. And I just feel like he's literally, he hasn't been held accountable at all. Yet they're giving him all these things, and then people are like, make him the first gay bachelor. No, what? Imagine how this Cassie girl feels seeing this man's face plastered everywhere. Now everybody's
Has she said anything?
She hasn't said anything, but her team has said that she said stuff, but she hasn't said anything. So yeah, that's what's been going on, and I just want to know what your thoughts are, because that shit was crazy.
That is insane. For one, I absolutely agree. I think that, like, especially, like, cis, like, masculine, gay, white men are given, like, just the world on a fucking silver platter. He comes out as gay, he gets all this exposure when, like, there's so many people that deserve a fucking Netflix documentary, special,
just
whatever.
a side note, apparently in the special, he's gonna have a gay guide who guides him around.
What?
I don't even know what the fuck.
The moment you said it, I thought of, like, fucking Jonathan Van Ness.
No, I'm like, is this gonna be like a queer eye where they dress him or something? Like, that's what I think is gonna happen. And then I was talking to one of my friends, and she was like, yeah, they're probably gonna have him like an episode where he goes to a drag show or something.
Oh my god, yeah. They're gonna like have him go to a drag show. They're probably gonna like have him go on a date or two, and like that is so gross. And also I will say this common theme that I have been like talking about with people lately that is really pissing me off is the fact that like men will emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever, manipulate or abuse women, and then they will chalk it up to they were going through something, and then that's it. And then it's like, now, so I was going through something, and I was just, really dealing, and now she has this trauma from literally being stalked and harassed. But, like, it's like men will admit what they've done, but with no changed behavior, no real apology, and then just, like, move on, like, it's okay. And it's, like... It's so sick.
And it's almost like, of course, yeah, that probably did have to do with it, that you were having an internal battle, but that does not make it okay. Like...
You caused someone else trauma. Like, that's not an excuse.
Yeah, like, you acting like that, yeah, it might have been rooted in some, like a thing that you were, like, the idea that the world had viewed you, but the fact that you were a grown man.
Yeah.
Who made these decisions on your own. You can't say that it's because you're not allowed to be like, well, I was just going through it. Okay, well, is that how she feels? Is that she's okay because you were just going through it? You wanted to literally harass her?
And like that's why I hate it. Like men will like, and like this happened to me before too. Like they'll admit that they've like fucked you over, and they'll be like, oh yeah, like sorry. Like they'll admit it on social media because they think it's like cool, and then they'll just like move on with like no changed behavior, no real apology, no real like introspection, no real like work towards anything. It's just like, yeah. So anyway, so now I'm gay and I'm gonna have a TV show. Like no, like, you should not be given any kind of platform.
There's a petition right now, like for him not to get this Netflix show, but he is because Netflix don't give a fuck.
Has anyone like spoken out since like the backlash?
Literally all I see is a lot of like the famous Bachelor Nation people. A lot of people are just congratulating him, and then you have the people that are very like no, like yeah, congrats, but what about Cassie? Like let's start there, like yeah, but obviously that's not like the majority. But obviously
there is Bachelor world is...
it's problematic. And then I was talking to someone, they were like, okay, so the last Bachelor, he was black, he was the first black Bachelor. I bet you if he pulled some shit like this, like that, like if he pulled the same shit that Colton Underwood put that girl through, they would probably like publicly disown him, from the franchise.
Absolutely.
The franchise would say something if it was him.
Absolutely.
And then 2, the world would not be happy for him if he came out as gay. Because guess what? He's a black man, and that's why it changes everything. It really does.
It's just so weird, like, how everything is just so up to public opinion, and so, like, people will, like, congratulate him and, like, in a way forgive him for what he did to someone else. Like, what does that have to do? Like, same with, like, that Chris Brown show. People are like, oh, like, move on, forget. I'm like, it's not my place to forgive Chris Brown. Like,
it's not our position to say anything.
Yeah, like, Yeah, it's just so odd. But I really hope that, like, I don't know, he gets some kind of repercussion from that. Like, that man has a restraining order against him.
Like,
so.
oh, you know why people? Because okay, shoot. So eventually, it was dropped, and like I think they felt they came like to their whatever legally they came to some agreement. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But just because it was dropped doesn't mean that she's like yippee and okay. That's not how that works. It's probably some weird legal shit that has to do with the reason why it was dropped. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
definite weird legal shit.
And I feel like a lot of people kept saying that, like, I mean, well, the restraining order's dropped, so I don't even know why you guys are, like, still holding on to that. Baby, that's why she hasn't said anything. That girl is traumatized.
That is, like, real trauma that you put someone
and
through.
From a couple that a show, you guys put them together, and you haven't said shit about it. So that's another thing. True. You guys are the people that brought this relationship together and hasn't said shit about it. Like,
that's very true.
The Bachelor, ABC, they're fucking...
And Netflix hasn't been making good decisions lately. I think they're giving one of those TikTok houses like a TV show.
They are, with Nikita in it. When Nikita's like 55.
Fucking blackface Nikita, and it, like, it's weird. I don't know what anyone else is.
Isn't she like 55 and everybody else in the house is 18?
That bitch is like 78. She's dating like a 18-year-old.
They're dating?
Speaking of... I think someone said she was dating one of them, and he's like a child. Speaking of predators, I haven't heard anything about James Charles.
Oh, I heard a little bit.
Done.
I heard, I saw, so on Twitter, I saw like I think Shane Dawson was trending on Twitter. Or he kept trending recently. God. One, because people kept saying he died, and it's... Okay.
Oh my god. What would you do if that was trending about you?
He's still been silent. That man's... He said, "I'm never coming back to him."
I don't even remember what it was that happened.
But oh, I saw some people talking about James Charles, and I think it's like it's getting like legally serious. So that's good.
I believe it.
He's been
really
quiet.
Good.
James Charles has been quiet.
I saw one of the TikTok gals reading his little chart and like reading all of the stuff, and they were saying like this is the thing that's gonna like in a way like ruin his like not celebrity, but like, it's gonna ruin his influence that he has. Like, this is that one big thing. It's something about his house or his chart in this year that like this was like meant to happen. So
literally, like, I mean, fuck James Charles. Like, I've always thought that man was annoying. Like, I try to watch his videos because, you know, talented schmalented, but he's annoying.
Yeah,
and he's
so annoying.
So fuck James Charles.
Okay, so everyone has been talking about like celebrities who like Meg, or I guess like Billie Eilish also possibly now has a boyfriend, and they're like, but it's hot girl summer and everybody's getting booed up and all, and like Meg is like the hot girl summer queen. And she's like, how do you feel about that?
She's with party. Like, okay,
she watched that man shit.
No, I saw a tweet where I sent it to you guys where it was like, she's too far gone. Like, she was literally sitting outside his toilet, like, she in love with that nigga. And you know what? I'm gonna give it to her because that nigga's real nice to her too. Well, from what we see, it seems like they're very happy. So I'm gonna give it to her. But that's why, this is what I'm gonna say about that. Y'all, like, obviously hot girl summer, like, they did start the movement, but you gotta realize, like, you can't always be taking what these people say to fully, because obviously they just be talking. That goes back to the whole JT and Lil Uzi. Did you see that live? Where it was like, it was Carisha. I think when she was like, why do y'all call me Carisha? It's like, Carisha, please. Anyway.
It's like your BFF did that. That's why we call you Carisha now, babes. Like, I don't know who Young Miami is. It's Carisha.
So it was Carisha, JT, and Uzi. And like, Uzi and Carisha were like arguing kind of. And then like, JT was like, no, stop. And he was like, shut up. He's like, if I told you to tongue kiss me on this live, you would right now. And she was just being so quiet. Like, literally letting this man was literally walking over her. And she was just like,
which is so weird, because I would never think of him to be the kind of man that like can control anyone. Like, it's just he's like 5'2". He's like, I don't know. It's
4'11",
so odd
I guess.
to me.
So I guess like he's still bigger than her.
Oh my gosh, okay, she's little.
Not funny, because low key it seemed very weird, like the energy between them two. But I'm not about to assume anything. But at the same time, I just think like that right there is why. All that talk, the city girls be talking, like, you know, like, we don't let these niggas say this, that, and the third, but baby, you're letting that nigga say this, that, and the third. I love me some JT, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, you can't take just don't make decisions based on a rap song. That's all I'm gonna say.
But you know, people were saying like about their relationship, they were just kind of like JT and Uzi, as famous as they are, as rich as they are still those two young hood kids in their hood love, and they will like tweet about it and they will curse each other out, and they will come back the next day with like a fucking Ferrari or some shit, and like that's just them.
You know, and I feel like. Oh no, go ahead, continue.
I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Oh
Something
my God,
rambling.
I literally interrupted you. Oh my God. But literally. Okay. Okay, literally, like, I was, like, that's also another reality I feel like, yeah, we all need to understand is a lot of these rappers, too, these are people from the hood. These are actual people from the hood that came out the hood. I'm proud.
Yes.
But it's like,
it came out recently.
We can't expect, I'm not expecting these people to have healthy relationships. Like, they were taught, you know, they were, or be able, or saying the right things, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they are, like, I mean, I understand when you have an influence, you have to make sure that, like, I guess you do whatever. But, like, these kids are, like, and the way that celebrity is now, you can be no one and then, like, famous in 2 days. And, like, then you, like, you know.
Honestly,
so
celebrity's gone too far if you really think about it, because why did we let a celebrity become the president?
That part.
Like, and that in itself is letting you know that this celebrity thing has gone too far. It has. It literally has.
But back to Meg, I will never sit outside of the bathroom while a man takes a shit. I don't think I will ever love a man that much. So
yeah, I don't know if I'm
love that for her.
Loving a man that much. I mean, maybe I am. I don't know. If I do pop up outside of a man's bathroom, mind your business.
I'll let you know.
I'm not letting anybody know. Mind your business.
No, yeah.
I'm embarrassed.
Oh my God.
But I think loving a man is embarrassing.
Absolutely. Like, and it's not even like like, no face, no case. Like, I'm not posting it because I'm like, fuck, damn it. Damn it.
I'm trapped. I'm down bad.
I'm down. Somebody save me. I'm down bad. But I think that, like, as fun as, like, a single hot girl summer is, or no, opposite. I think as fun as, like, you know, having a boyfriend is, I think it's going to be, like, there's something about this summer that is just giving me very much exploration vibes, giving me very much doing what you want vibes. Like, you know, like, it's giving very brunch, it's giving very alcohol.
Out with the girlies, titties out. You know what I'm saying?
Very much titties out.
That's the vibe this summer. My titties are going to be out all summer long.
Yeah, and I was practicing in the winter, so now, like, they're really going to be out in the summer. Very exciting. Yeah, the girls are going to be out. It's exciting. I don't know.
I like, okay,
pools. I can't wait to be in a pool. Oh, my God.
I just want to be on the beach soon. I'm going to Puerto Rico in June, so I'm gonna be on the beach.
That's hot.
Soonish. But what I was gonna say, like, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you know, I think we were saying this summer. I feel like this summer does have like a be by yourself vibe to it. Like why I don't want to be in a relationship this summer. Like, not that I mean, if it happens, it happens. Like, I've never been like fuck that, but I've also been like I don't need that. Like, I'm good.
Like, I'm open to it, but, like, it's giving, like, have fun with the girlies and like that. I feel like you've been trying to go to Puerto Rico for a minute.
It's because I was supposed to go to Puerto Rico last spring break. The world fell apart, and then that whole vacation got canceled. I had a lot of vacations canceled. And then, again, someone was like, oh, we're going to Puerto Rico. And I'm trying to just, you know, I'm about to get my second vaccine in next month. You know, I'm about to be out and about, baby.
Yes, and I think it would be, I guess, irresponsible to, like, talk so much about the summer without talking about COVID. You know, just making sure that you are taking care of yourself as much as you can. You know, a lot of the girlies are getting fully vaxxed. We
believe in vaccinations on this podcast.
No, absolutely. I'm fully vaxxed. My symptoms for my second vaccination lasted 12 hours and I was ready to go.
Oh,
like,
really?
I feel, like, yeah, for my second one, it lasted from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. and I was fine. Okay. Like, it was great. But yeah, just making sure that you're still, like, staying safe, not being too, like, doing, like, too much and, like, just still taking care of yourself. Like, COVID is still a thing. But I think that everyone is still allowed to, like, have fun, do your thing. I will literally be I will have, like, prune body. I would want to be in a pool and water so bad. Oh, my God.
Literally, like, I just can't wait to be, like, free. Like, I feel like people are letting loose a little more because vaccines are coming out. Like, things are... And I'm just excited to be loose.
Yes, that part.
But, do you want to read what the peoples was sending in to us?
Yeah.
So, you know, I got a couple things, actually. You know, I had the folks swiping up, whatever. You want me to read some?
Yeah, you can start.
So, somebody said, making money so I can spoil my dog.
Oh, I love that.
Me too. This person has a really cute dog, so...
I love that.
Me too.
Spoil your dog this summer. If you have a pet, spoil
them.
your pet.
Love them.
Somebody said them summer flings hit different. So let's get into that. I'm all for a summer fling.
I want a summer fling.
And I think that I have one, and like I'm all for, I don't want to jinx it because I love you dummies, but this podcast will jinx some shit. But like, I am all for a summer fling. I think that's fun.
I want a summer fling, like low key. Hold up.
Like calling somebody after the mimosa drunk, calling somebody when you're like after the pool, after you shower, like having a nigga like there, like you guys have fun together, maybe a movie, I like a summer fling.
Damn, I kind of want a little summer bae, like just for the summer. Like, oh wait, no, for real, just for the summer. I want a little summer man, but like not like I could still be out and about. Like I don't want him to claim me. But I don't want to claim him, and like, yeah. But I want a little man's I have on the side, because honestly, I want a new nigga. I'm over these niggas. I really am.
Yeah, like I think it'd be fun to like have someone like you have fun with them. You know, drink a little bit and all that stuff. I think summer flings are cute, dummies. So if you have a summer fling or if you can get one, I say try it.
Let's do it. Someone said bar hopping and drag shows and concerts.
I love that,
dude. I can't wait to go to my first concert again.
That's gonna be crazy. I don't know if I don't know what concerts are like happening and stuff. I know like Rolling Loud, but
I'm attempting to go. I haven't got a ticket. I didn't get a ticket because I sold out, but I think I'm still gonna be able to go. I'm not gonna. I think it's gonna happen for me.
Yeah, I really wanted to, but Rolling Loud, like I said, dummies, I'm moving. It literally is like right at that time, and I was like, I couldn't do it. Yeah, because I don't want to be in Miami while I have to move my entire life. But
that's too much. I
think it still looks fun. It also kind of scares me, though, dummies, low-key, going out. I think I'm starting to get a little bit of anxiety just because, like, the amount of, like, I know this is more morbid, but the amount of, like, mass shootings are going up and stuff. So make sure that, like, you're being safe and alert in that way because, like, the amount of people that are, like, there's a mass shooting every single day and everyone's out again and everyone's like doing their thing again. So it does sound kind of scary. So make sure you're like kind of aware of your surroundings too. Mm-hmm.
But is it just me? But like wherever I'm at, I always look just in case there's a mass shooting about to happen.
I went to go see Mortal Kombat with the most nerdiest, disgusting. I'm so sorry. I was literally like, I made sure that my seat was like not in the front, but to where I could see who was walking in and I can assess. Because y'all are, if I'm one of those people that, God forbid, obviously, during Mortal Kombat, a studio movie, girl, and Duluth.
But then again, not to be morbid, but people were just watching Batman and got shot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is sick. We live in a really sick world where niggas keep shooting up people. Not niggas. Yeah, let me be clear. White people, mainly.
Yeah. And same with like, I don't know, that's why big events are like kind of like nerve wracking because they're starting back up and I'm like, oh my gosh, obviously I hope it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But yeah. So someone said something, it's kind of long, but I think it's like, I haven't read it, if I'm honest. But it says,
you're right, like, it's kind of cute and it's like sad.
It's cute, but like, I haven't read it. So it says, I have a very bad attachment style. I'll make friends and it's hard to let them go after they've crossed me. Wait. It's hard to let them go after they cross me. Okay. I guess out of fear of being alone. Then this summer I want to make friends and go out because I'm finally single and grown. But I'm scared that once I create a bond with someone, it'll be hard to let them go if they cross me because I'm trying to learn boundaries also. Any tips? You can start, I guess.
Oh. I'm alive, but I'm dead. Anyway, so, no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to the dummy that just sent that in. But honestly, I feel like I've been having this conversation with a lot of people I know about this, like, struggling to set boundaries and, like, this attachment. And I think you're not the only one. This is a very normal thing that a lot of people experience where it's really hard to let people go, even if they're bad for you. You know, I've literally gone through that where it's like, there's people where I'm like, you literally don't care about me. You don't treat me good at all, but I still can't let you go. You know, I've been through that and I've experienced that. But I feel like you have to really hone in on the fact that this is your life, right? This is your life. And you don't know how long it's going to be. And you don't know, right? And you need to literally prioritize yourself over everybody. And honestly, fuck everybody else. Like, in the most respectful way. Nobody else matters. And I know it's like, you get attached, and I feel like people feel guilty. I feel like it's always like a guilt of like cutting these people off. But it's like, fuck them. I'm sorry. Like, this is, the true reality is, at the end of the day, you only have yourself. And you have to worry about making yourself happy, because nobody else is worried about making you happy except for yourself. You're the only, like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody else is thinking about, how can I make Melissa happy? How can I make Gabby happy? You have to think about that yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if this person is taking advantage of you, or these people are taking advantage of you, you're not happy, and you need to let these people go. And it's hard, but I feel like you have to, I don't know, and if you don't want to let these people go, and maybe just start by, setting boundaries, like, hey, like, and if they try to make you feel guilty, and if they try to make you feel bad, they're not a good person, and they don't have your best interest at heart, because nobody is going to make you feel bad for setting boundaries if they actually care about you.
Yeah.
Gabby, you have
I would say that, I know that part of your question was, like, you're nervous about making new friends. Like, what if they cross you and, like, you don't know how to, like, what if you have to cut them off? I think that, like, just make sure that you also aren't going into these situations with new people with the expectation that they're going to hurt you and that you're going to have to cut them off. Like, that's thinking so far in the future of people that aren't even in your life yet. Like, you know, like, don't start to think about, oh my God, like, what if I make a friend and then she, like, that's going to kill you. Trust me, I know. Like, just go into it open, but obviously make sure you have your boundaries, make sure that you're, like, respecting yourself and, like, you know, doing what you have to do for yourself, because, like Melissa said, you are the only person that's, like, truly going to be looking out for you. I also think make sure that you're being the friend to people that you want. Make sure you're always still being kind to people. You know, I think it's really good to prioritize yourself, but also just make sure that you're, the people that you care about, the people that are giving you that, like, energy that you like, you know, friends or whatever, make sure that, you know, you're also being a good friend to them, like, constantly being, like, introspective about that, and, like, you know, how you're being a good friend. Because I think so, sometimes it's, like, you'll get back what you give out. Not saying, like, in this situation, but, like, just make sure that you're always staying kind, but then not too kind, babes, because it's, for me, it's a line that I have, that it's a line that I am literally still figuring out, especially with friends. But make sure that, you're taking care of yourself. Put yourself first. Like, life is way too short. And if you meet these new people and they fuck you over, then you'll get there. And, you know, work on it now, though. Set some boundaries now with the people that you're mentioning that you have in your life that you need to set boundaries with. Set those boundaries, babes, because you're going to go way deeper in the hole, and it's just going to get way worse. But,
and bouncing off what you just said, like, it isn't fair to expect that everybody who you meet is going to disappoint you like people in your past have.
Yes.
It's not fair, because it's like, they're completely different people, you know, and when you, that's kind of your own like insecurities, like, being put on another human being, and it's kind of like,
and it's not fair.
It's not fair. So it's kind of like, I think realizing, like, that as well. It's like, is this because they're showing me that they're being trifling, or am I just, like, projecting this? That's another thing.
I was literally just talking about that last night of, like, I think people, like, they put themselves on other people, and it's unrealistic to not let the things in your past affect you now. It's not, like, what we're saying. I think it's just, like, don't go in it assuming that they're gonna hurt you, and then you push away, like, a good situation, like, someone that could have been a good friend, because you're like, oh, well, she could have fucked me over, like, that was kind of reminding me of this girl. Like, that's, you know, like, that's not fair to them. They're someone new, they haven't done anything to you yet, like, you know, just, that's, you know, it's not fair. So,
and how Gabby said about, you were saying something that I wanted to bounce off of. Well, you were like, how, like, you should still try to be the friend that you expect people to be to you. Going in on that too, I just feel like you should be honest. Like, be honest how they're making you feel, and I feel like maybe give that person a chance. Also, being honest with them, because then they could be honest with you, and it could be open. I just feel like people. I'm about to go on a tangent. I feel like people, like, and me included, I think in general, we're all so guarded and scared of everybody, that I feel like we don't give anybody the chance anymore. I feel like everybody's always expecting you to fail. People are always expecting you to, like, do wrong, and people are just ready for you to, and that's why people are so guarded. People are not being honest with themselves or the people they're talking to, and that's why we're constantly failing at this relationship thing, and not even just romantic. I mean, all of our relationships, we're constantly failing because we're all so scared. But it's like, we all gotta stop at a point. I mean, it's okay to be scared. It's literally valid. That's valid, you know. It's valid. That's valid. But
I think that, like, that part is so true. I think it's scared, and I also think it's the fact that, again, especially with social media, I think we take a lot of pride, not in our trauma, but in, like, what we've been through. And so, like, we're, like, you know, like, I'm waiting for this guy to fuck me over, I can go tweet about it, or, like, go retweet this thing about, like, men, and, like, you know, like, you're waiting for it, because so just to confirm everything that you're seeing on social media, like, you're waiting for all of your suspicions to be confirmed, you're waiting for, like, someone to fuck you over, a guy, a friend, you're waiting to, like, not trust these bitches, and shit like that, you know, like, and so I think it's, like, it's just, and being scared is so okay, and especially with friends, like, I have been through some shitty stuff with friends, like, it's valid with new friends. It's valid, but, like, just make sure that you're, you know, still trying to be as good of a person as you can, and, like, not putting it on these new people, because you can meet some great new hot girls this summer, and, you know, don't expect them to hurt you, because then you're going to find a reason for them to hurt you.
And honestly, if they do hurt you, realize that person's actions has nothing to do with you. Nothing. Like, that
is the hardest thing ever.
I don't, like, guys, like, you know, I think I finally got it, and I don't know. I feel like a new person now that I finally got it, because it's a progress to get there and think like this. Mm-hmm. But everybody's actions, including your own, has to do with, it's a personal thing. When you think about all your actions and your reactions, when you really sit there and think about it, you're like, why am I reacting like this? Or why do I feel like this? And then if you break it down, it's all about, it has to do with only yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, this shit is so personal, and everybody else's actions are so personal that you can't sit and dwell on it, because it's like, I don't know, it has nothing to do with you. Like, it could have been anybody.
It's so hard. Yeah. And I think, like, if you're just actively, like, working towards it, you know, you'll get it eventually. But, like, we're still getting it. Like, we're not in here, like, just fully got it. But yeah.
Because the best believe I still have my moments where I want to go off on these niggas. No, absolutely. Or I want to go off on these people.
Yeah. But, like, then I think I definitely take a step back, and I just try to tell myself, like, it's not me. I didn't do anything. I know I didn't do anything. Like, it's them. Not everyone's perfect every day either. People are going to have their days where they don't want to talk, or they feel kind of off. And, like, you know, it's not about you. And once you kind of separate yourself, then it's okay. And if it is about you, then they'll tell you. And if they don't, then it's still not your problem.
I feel like, to close, because we've been going in on this one.
We have,
To close this, I'm going to just close it. I feel like, to help yourself, think about, when you're in a mood and you don't want to talk to people, is it about them? No. Yeah. It's something you're going through. And I feel like when you think about yourself in perspective to other people, like, think about yourself, how you are, and how complicated, like, how literally you know how complicated your life is. Other people are going through the exact same things. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all, like, I think that's, like, people, like, it's really hard for us, including myself when I say people, to realize, like, you're part of this too. Like, you know, like, how you are with yourself is how people are with themselves too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so I don't know. But anyways. So true. Anyways, I hope that helped.
That was great. That
was good. So I have, like, a lot of, like, little ones. So that I, like, read them. Yeah. Walking again. Okay, it's not funny. This person tore their ACL, so they're looking forward to walk again.
Listen, it's the little things.
It's the little things.
Someone
else said, to being outside with the girls and beating up icky guys. Period.
Love that.
I have a lot of little ones, so I'm just going to go through.
Yeah.
Someone said nothing. Summer classes got that ass.
You know, they got my bitch too, and that sucks. That sucks. But try to have fun if you can.
Hey, I used to do summer classes, like, years and years in a row, and fuck it. Someone said the parties I missed out last summer. I feel that.
Yeah.
I miss going out. Oh my god, I miss going out.
I miss throwing ass.
I'm not telling, like, my plan, honestly, I just want to throw ass all summer. That's it. Someone said hot girl shit. Fucking, but make it vaccinated in the streets.
Yeah, all of it.
And then someone said not remembering any of it.
That part.
That part.
And dummies.
That part.
Dummies, I'm already there. Like, I literally, like, I'm already, these past couple days,
there.
I'm already there. So, yeah, it's going to be so fun. It's so fun because we all have the same thoughts about this summer. And I'm like, if we're all on the same page and we're all in, like, this good vibe, then, like, it should be good.
It should be, like, honestly, good vibes, bro.
Good vibes.
The vibes are going to be good.
Like, I think if everyone stays like this, then the vibes are gonna be good. And also, dummies, like, just to be like, if you just want to take this summer to, like, still chill and not throw ass, that's okay, too. You know?
That's just what we're doing on this side.
No, yeah, like, I'm still school is awful. I need some weeks to chill. But, like, you know, if you want to take the summer and you don't want to throw ass, you want to do whatever, as long as you're happy, you're comfortable, you're doing what you want to do, and that's all that matters. Have fun.
Honestly, dummies, be selfish this summer. That's what I want to, that's the vibe. Be selfish this summer. I'm being dead. Look, I have never felt so passionate about this. Be fucking selfish, because guess what? If you're listening to this, I don't care how old you are. Be fucking selfish. Fuck your kids. Okay.
Fuck them kids, yes. Anyway. So this was our summer episode of Dumb Shit. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Dumb Shit Pod. Melissa, you want to spell it?
DUMBSHITPOT.
Make sure you let us know how you're liking this visual. Do you love it? Do you like it?
I feel like this was a better round, Gabby, no?
It was a much better round.
Wait,
I tell you, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I went into it with, like, this is about to be a little fucked up, but this has been great. Like, it's not a...
Yo, I was over here thinking this is about to be the most annoying thing ever. Because
like,
last time,
it's been
guys, you might have heard it in the audio, but that shit was not fun.
And we also weren't fully comfortable because we were still figuring it out. And so I think this one was much better. Make sure that you leave us a nice comment, a review, share with your friends, play this shit out loud, do what you gotta do.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel because that's where we're going to post these. Turn on our post notifications so you can know when we post.
Yes.
And make sure you're staying safe and staying sane this summer, dummies. Just do whatever you want to do. Take care of yourself, whether it's throwing ass or, like, reading in the park or both, babes. Do what you got to do.
And honestly, and remember, be fucking selfish. Fuck them kids.
Yes.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.